It's a 43cc Viper engine, they call. And what I'm having difficulty with is the pull assembly is slipping. So the way it's designed, it looks like it's a very common probably failure point. I've got about 8 hours of run time, and I had a little trouble when I first started using it, but now it's just gotten to where it's very difficult to start. So I was able to find a repair kit, and I believe the kit that I bought, it came with the pull assembly and the little flywheel, if you will. And this is the main failure point here. It's the attachment that goes onto the crank, and what happens is the ears just wear off completely. So that's what I've got. But this is the kit. It came with a new little flywheel, some bolts, and the assembly here with the pull rope. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this off, get it swapped out. So come along and we'll get that done. Also, just a quick note, if you haven't seen the other video, this did not run at first and I had to redo the fuel line. So why don't you, I'll link to that over here. So take a look at that video, and if you're having trouble with starting. So I'm just going to use my battery drill to take the 4 bolts out here. Okay, those 4 are removed. Okay, so we got 2 bolts under the bottom that we have to get out in order to take the cover off. Alright, now the cover should come off. We just set that forward, and then we take this assembly apart, and what we can see is that we do have some wear on these little wires that engage. If you pull the rope, you can see how those engage. So that slides up like that to catch on the ears here. Is that those ears are just completely worn down. Okay, so this crank nut on the flywheel is 14 millimeter. So what we're going to have to do in order to take this off is, I said flywheel, the flywheel is actually down farther in on the engine. This is just the, I guess, starter pulley. I'm sure there's a technical name for it. But what I'm going to try to do is hold some resistance against this. Okay, so that I was able to break it loose just by catching the flywheel, and now I'll be able to unscrew this. You can see the difference there. Quite a bit of wear on this. So we should be in good shape once we get this back installed. Okay. So I've got the screwdriver wedged right here in the flywheel and against the side of the engine. Okay, so we got new bolts, and there was a crush washer in there, so you would want to install that. The crush washer, I left the original crush washer in there, so I didn't replace it. Okay, so here we go. See if this fits in there. Okay, there we go. And we got our 4 new screws, our bolts. I'm just gonna use the original ones. and set torque value here. We need to roll this fuel tank cover over. There we go. It's a good idea not to tighten everything down at first, in case you need to move the cover to get it aligned. And put the 2 bolts in under the bottom. I think we're ready to tighten these. We got all our bolts in. Get them snug enough to where they don't vibrate loose. Okay. And tighten the top bolts down to torque. Okay, now we're ready to go. All right, let's give it a test pull. It definitely got some good torque. So I hope this helped you if you're having problems with your pull rope. It's really an easy fix. I mean, probably 10 minutes even with doing the video. So you can definitely get it done. And I hope this helped you out. So don't forget, if you're having problems with your fuel system, check out the video. I'll link to it over there. And have a good day. And if you are enjoying these videos, like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.